Welcome, everybody. My name is Michael, and today we got North Korea, Pyongyang, on the line. So, $1.7 billion was stolen over the past 5 years thanks to Kim Jong-un's cryptocurrency investment strategy. You see, North Korea is playing the long-term game. As any country run by a dictator, they're always seeking more power and money. And thanks to cryptocurrency, and thanks to some Southeast Asia exchanges, they were able to have over 60 instances where 20 to 30 professionally trained cyber hackers were able to gain access to these exchanges and their cold, hot wallets and move funds out. And $1.7 billion is the amount, give or take a little bit, that all of these Bitcoin hacks have grown to. Now, thanks to the initial hacks happening 5 years ago, certain Bitcoin that they've been holding on to has grown over 50 times. So I guess you could say it's been a pretty good investment. Now, it's not really an investment because they never invested, they just stole it outright, but still, holding on to it was a smart move. And Kim Jong-un definitely needs money to come from somewhere because as a country that is greatly affected by sanctions, it is very difficult to have imports, exports, and cryptocurrency is one of those things that countries that are under sanctions are able to sort of get relatively easy if they have well-trained hackers, which North Korea and China, those two countries have a lot in common. They love cyber attacks. And also Russia. So all three of them have had sanctions in the past from one nation or another, or half the world, So Kim Jong-un has definitely done quite a few raids. I'm sure that they're going to continue to grow their investments because this is just as important as having a nuclear program. It's really to scare off other individuals. And their hackers aren't that silly. They've hacked Sony Pictures before and other American companies, causing hundreds of millions of dollars in losses. For example, when The Interview came out, that movie that was kind of making fun of North Korea, they got upset. So they threatened to hack, and they did. And they stole some money. And it was quite a large chunk. So the major drawback for North Korea is not so much holding on to the crypto forever. I think they will sell, and many experts do agree. It's just that the one problem is with these sanctions, it's going to be pretty difficult to liquidate. It's not impossible, but these large sums of money, and as it continues to grow to 2 billion, 5 billion, 10 billion in the future, it is going to be immensely difficult. So there's going to have to be large fees to be paid, maybe 10%, maybe 20%, maybe even up to 30, 40% of these few $1 billion will have to be lost during the laundering process to make it clean, to liquidate this, because you can't just go to an exchange because you're robbing the exchanges themselves. You can't go to one or two middlemen because this is just too much money that we're talking about. And you can't really even travel to North Korea the normal route. So it's last time we had an American that went to North Korea to teach them about crypto. That didn't end too well, facing prison time. So even if you did find somebody who wanted to make a little bit of money, they'd be afraid that, hey, if they actually went over there and everything was fine and whatever, they did business transactions, when they would return to their home country, it would be treated as treason. So, not the best thing in the world for them, but I'm sure they don't care because for right now they're making moolah. And it's going to be an easier problem than actually hacking the exchanges, which they've gotten so good at that they've actually caused one Ubit to shutter after hacking it twice for hundreds of millions of dollars. So that is that. Thanks so much for watching. Now the crypto markets aren't doing too well, but that's okay. We're just reporting on news just to keep happy at the time. And thanks for watching. See you guys as always tomorrow.